Here's a shocker. In Macomb County, the same $300,000 house can cost you over $5,000 more a year in property taxes, all because of the city and school district you actually live in. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive property tax areas in Macomb County. These are the spots with the highest millage rates and some of the biggest tax bills in the county. And guys, I'm Brett Nibel with the Nibel Real Estate Network, and as always, my contact information is in the description below. Now let's jump right in. Quick refresher, guys, on how millage rates work. A mill is $1 of tax for every $1,000 of taxable value. On a $300,000 home, your taxable value is usually about $150,000. So if the rate is 60 mils, your annual property tax is about $9,000. Compare that to 30 mils, which would only be about $4,500. That's why these numbers actually matter. Now, a couple honorable mentions, guys. These are still high, but just outside the top 10. We have Warren with Warrenwood Schools with between 57 and 59 mils. Mount Clemens with Mount Clemens Schools at 54.20 mils. Roseville with Fraser Public Schools at 54.40 mils. These are hefty, but not quite in the top 10 highest just yet. Now here comes the countdown, the top 10 highest millage rates in Macomb County. And again, these examples are going to be based off a $300,000 home and a taxable value of $150,000. Number 10 on the list, guys, Warren with Fitzgerald Schools at 56.29 mils. You're looking at almost $700 a month in taxes. This is an historic post-war neighborhood with super dense housing stock, kind of known for the Red Run Drain, which kind of shaped all of Warren's pretty much how it was developed. Number 9, guys, Roseville with Roseville Community Schools, 58.6 mils. Roseville is kind of known as a working class community with full city services. It's home to the Macomb Mall, which is one of the actually first enclosed malls in Michigan. Number 8, guys, East Point with East Point Community Schools, 61.07 mils. You're looking at annual taxes there of $9,160 at that price. Compact older housing stock with full city services and originally named Halfway because it sat halfway between Detroit and Mount Clemens. Number 7, guys, East Point with South Lake Schools at 63.95 mils. Again, we're pushing $800 a month in taxes at that point. It overlaps into St. Clair Shores and East Point, and South Lake High's sports rivalries are some of the oldest in all of Metro Detroit. Number 6, guys, Warren with Centerline Schools at 63.09 mils. Again, we're pushing $800 a month in annual taxes. And Centerline is a small city inside of Warren's borders, and Centerline was incorporated separately in 1936 to avoid annexation by Detroit. Number 5, Centerline with Centerline Schools, $800 a month in taxes and $9,596 at $150,000 taxable value. Full city services, despite being one of the smallest cities in all of Michigan. The name Centerline comes from the location of the original Native American trail right down the center line between Detroit and Utica. Number 4, guys, St. Clair Shores, South Lake Schools is 63.95 mils. Annual taxes, again, $800 a month, almost $9,600. Same school district as East Point, but here it's overlapping into St. Clair Shores, and St. Clair Shores is home to Michigan's largest concentration of boat wells. Number 3, guys, Warren with Warren Consolidated Schools, anywhere between 53 and 62 mils, depending on the area. Again, annual taxes about $9,300 a year. This is one of Michigan's largest districts, covering portions of Sterling Heights, Warren, and Troy. Little fun fact, it was founded in 1942 during the defense boom at the Chrysler Tank Arsenal. Number 2, guys, Warren with East Point Community Schools, 61.58 mils. Again, you can see where the taxes are falling here. And only part of Warren that actually feeds into this district, creating a strange overlap. This is one of the rare cases where a Warren address pays East Point level millages. Number 1 on the list, guys, Grosse Pointe Shores with South Lake Schools at 64.84 mils, pushing your at $150,000 taxable value of $9,700 a year, which is the highest in the county. And a little fun fact, despite the Grosse Pointe address, properties here fall into South Lake Schools, pushing the millage rate, well, to the top. Here's a quick side-by-side comparison, guys, the lowest to the highest. And now here's the kicker. Ray Township at 28.71 mils at $4,307 a year for a $300,000 home. And Grosse Pointe Shores and South Lake Schools at 64.84 mils is $9,726 a year for the same house. That's a difference of over $5,400 a year just based on where you live. And over 10 years, more than $54,000, enough to buy another car, remodel your kitchen, or put that kid through college. And there you have it. the top 10 most expensive property tax areas in Macomb County. From South Lake Schools and Grosse Pointe to Centerline's tiny little footprint, these are the places where millage rates stack high and tax bills hit the hardest. Now pair this with our video of the top 10 cheapest property tax areas and you'll see how massive that gap really is. And don't miss my Ask My Tax breakdown where we're actually going to explore the new movement across Michigan to eliminate property taxes entirely and throughout the state. Thanks for watching today, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.